Hi guys, hello. If you're watching this video, it is because you missed our Zoom check-in at the beginning of class today. So I wanted to get you caught up on what you missed. So the purpose of today's video is to introduce you to our final unit of the year, which will be focused on world geography. So each day there will be two parts to class. So the first part of class is kind of a warm-up activity. You'll spend some time learning where different countries in the world are. So each day we will focus on a different geographic region, and you will use a website called Cetera to practice learning where different countries are in the world. So today you're going to start with close to home, so North and Central America. And each day you're going to be doing the countries challenge, and I'll show you what that looks like. And you want to play until you get as close to 100% as you can. Spend 15 to 20 minutes working in Cetera, and I'll tell you what to do if you finish the country challenge before that time period. So when you click on the Cetera website, you click this link, it'll take you right to the country challenge for the region for that day. So North and Central America, countries, map, quiz game. So it's going to ask me to click on different countries. So I'll click on Mexico, and it's going to record if I get them right and how quickly I do it. I've been practicing this one all day, so do know that I did not do this well. Originally. It's definitely, I've been learning as I've gone. Oh, there's Honduras. So you click on the countries, and your goal is to try and get 100%. And if you get, or if you're getting more than 100%, you can challenge yourself to do it more quickly. So want you to play for a while, get your score as high as you can. Your goal is 100%, but I know that you won't necessarily get there, and that's fine, especially with some of the harder regions like Africa or Europe or Asia, where there's tons of countries to keep track of. But I do want you to take a screenshot of your highest score, and I want you to email me that, okay? And that's going to be proof that you've done the first section of our class today. So if you get 100% and you're feeling really good about it, and you've only been on Cetera for 5-10 minutes, I want you to spend your full 20 minutes and explore another game that they have. So maybe you want to try identifying capitals. So I have to click on the capital of Canada, Ottawa, the Port-au-Prince, the capital of Haiti, Mexico City, capital of Mexico, San Salvador, I think is the capital of El Salvador, Guatemala City, capital of Guatemala, which is over there. Kingston is the capital of Jamaica. Managua, I don't know what that is the capital of. It was Nicaragua. Havana is Cuba. Washington, D.C. is the U.S. Tegucigalpa, I think that's Belize, or, oh, that's Costa Rica. Oh, no, it's not Panama. Oh, no, it's, what am I missing? Oh, right there. It was Honduras. All right, so that's one thing you can do. I played around with the lakes one in North America. That was pretty hard. Identifying lakes in North America. You could also, flags was another one that I tried, which was pretty fun. So if you master identifying the countries quickly, play around with some of the other maps in this game. So in Cetera. So each day, you will have the same geography challenge to get you started in class, but we'll have a different region to focus on, okay? And you remember, always want to start with your country's challenge. Play until you get as close to 100% as you can. Send me a screenshot of your best score, okay? The other thing that we are going to start today is what I'm calling the World Tour Project. So for this project, you get to pick a country that you want to research. It can be any country in the world except for the United States. And each day there will be a task to do to learn about that country. So today's task will be to draw a picture of your country's flag and post a picture of that flag to our classroom stream. Tomorrow you'll be drawing a map and finding important physical geography landmarks and cities in your country. One day you'll focus on climate and make a Flipgrid climate report. You'll also research the culture and people of your country. And then the wrap up for this project is you'll create a short slideshow which includes the stuff that you've learned about your country to present to class on the last day of this unit. And I'll break you up into breakout groups, so you'll only be presenting your slideshow in front of a couple people, and I'll ask you guys who you feel most comfortable, presenting in front of, so that you're being set up for success. Throughout this unit, there are some optional extensions, which I have put down here at the bottom, and I'll put on each day's post. So if you're feeling inspired and you want to do some extra projects about the country that you're researching, that's awesome. These will be due Thursday, May 28th, and you can turn in a photo of what you've created or a digital copy of your work. So you can create the front page of a newspaper with headlines of current events and pictures in your country. You can make a menu for an imaginary restaurant in your country featuring traditional dishes from your country, 2 appetizers, 2 main dishes, 2 desserts. You can make a scrapbook, which would include pictures, ticket stubs, and souvenirs from famous places and landmarks in your country. That might be a fun one to do on paper, or you could also do that digitally. I know a lot of you guys out there really enjoy cooking or baking, so you could make a recipe. So find an authentic recipe from your country, make it, share it with your family, and send me a copy of your recipe, photos of the final product, and pictures of you enjoying your recipe with your family. You could do a mock interview with the head of your country, so the president, the prime minister, king, queen, whomever, ask them about the type of government they have and what challenges the country is facing right now, and write that up as an article or create an iMovie. You could dress up as your person. Or you can investigate an environmental issue. So what environmental issues are facing your country, and then create a magazine article or iMovie about that. Okay, so those options will be available for this unit. Feel free to take on or not take on those options. So each day as well, I will be sharing what I've done. So I've picked a country to research for this project as well. And I have picked Sweden because that is where my husband's family is from. So his grandfather's father came over from Sweden, and he still has some relatives over in Sweden. And because we're having a kiddo, I want to learn more about Sweden and its culture and history, so I can teach my kiddo about where she's from. So today I made a drawing of Sweden's flag. Pretty simple, but I think it's really nice. So I will post that onto the Google Classroom stream. And each day I will do the World Tour Project task and share that with you guys as an example. And last, but certainly not least, we want to find out what Maisie has decided to study. So Maisie She's sleeping on the job right now. Maisie is dreaming about what she's going to research, and she is going to research the United Kingdom because that is where golden doodles were first bred. So she wants to learn about where she came from too, and I imagine that soon she will be eating tea, drinking tea, and eating scones and barking in a British accent. So that is what she is going to study. She's dreaming about it right now. So as you go through this project, just make sure that you are reaching out to me if you have any questions. You can email me, post to the stream, send me a Zoom invite, whatever you need to do. But just remember, I'm here to answer any and all questions. And if it makes sense, we'll have some Zoom check-ins along the way, and definitely our presentation day will be a Zoom class. So enjoy doing some world geography, and have a great Tuesday.